In this video, I'll be sharing with you a requested tutorial on how to cut this stylish princess dart asymmetric hemline dress with gathers. So first, I'll start by drafting the upper part of this dress, but before doing that, you have to get the full length of your dress. So for this dress, let's say the full length of my dress is 40 inches. So I mark the shoulder to bust, under bust, waist, and blouse length for this pattern. Now, after I'm done marking at this point, I'll go ahead to mark my shoulder divided by 2 plus half, and I'm going to come down by 1 inch at this point. Then I'll mark a basic neckline of 3 inches to serve as a guide. Connect from your neckline all the way to your shoulder. The next step is to find your chest line, which is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches, and I'll draw out a straight line there. I'll place my tape and mark my shoulder divided by 2 plus half. Now I'll place my ruler and I'll connect. Now after connecting, divide what you have there into 2 equal parts, come out by ½ inch and mark the bust circumference divided by 4. After marking my bust circumference at the chest line, I'll connect from the midpoint to the upper part and back to the bust circumference divided by 4. The next step I'm going to take from here is to go ahead to mark my dart. I'll start by marking my nipple to nipple divided by 2. My nipple to nipple is 7 inches divided by 2. I have 3.5 inches, which I'll connect this all the way to the lower part of my pattern. After that, I'm going to place my ruler and I'll go ahead to draw out a straight line all the way connecting to the lower part. Now, after you're done connecting, the next step you're going to take is to go ahead to divide that part that you divide your armhole into 2. You're going to place your ruler and you're going to connect from that point all the way to your nipple to nipple point. So I'm just going to blend this out, and the next step is to mark the dart intake. So I'll mark ½ inch here and 1.5 inches here. So if you're plus size, you should be using 1 inch here and 2 inches here. You're also busty, you're going to use the same measurement, which is 1 inch here and 2 inches on the other side. Now I'm just going to place my ruler to connect. I'm going to connect all those lines all the way to the lower part of the pattern. After I'm done marking that, I'm going to place my curved rule, connect it from the bust to the under bust, and I'll also go ahead to repeat this at the other side of my pattern. I'm going to connect from the bust to the under bust. Now after connecting this, I'm just going to go ahead to mark ½ inch on both sides of this pattern, right? So after marking that, I'll blend this in and then also blend the other side into the main pattern. So this dart of ½ inch on both sides, I'll go ahead to extend it by the armhole, which is 1 inch. I'll connect back to the armhole of the dress. Now after connecting this, I'll start inserting my body measurement. I'll mark the bust circumference divided by 4. Then this dart intake here, I'll replace it. Then add my sewing allowance. Because I'm not sewing it, I'll just add ½ inch. Mark the under bust circumference divided by 4. Measure the dart intake, replace, and add my sewing allowance. Here, my waist is the same with my under bust, which is 28 divided by 4. I'll mark, measure the dart intake, replace, and then add my sewing allowance. So after I'm done marking that, I'll go ahead to mark the hip circumference divided by 4, measure the dart intake of 2 inches, replace, and then add ½ inch for the sewing allowance. So after marking that, I'm going to go ahead to connect from the bust to the under bust to the waist, and from the waist all the way to the basque length. So for the basque length from the waistline, I added additional 8 inches, but I'm going to be using 7 inches. I'll just go ahead and use my marker to outline my pattern all the way from the upper part to the lower part. Now let's mark our bust dart. To get your bust dart is the difference between your shoulder to waist in front and your shoulder to waist at the back, and I'll go ahead to shed this out. The next step you're going to take is to go ahead to blend out this dart, and I'll cut out my pattern by the side. so that it's going to align at the other side of my pattern also, so that whatever I have on this side will match with the other side. I'll go ahead to transfer all these measurements on the other side of this pattern. So after that, I'll come down by 3 inches here, blend out my pattern, and I'll start connecting to the other side of my pattern. I'll come down by 7 inches here, and then I'll go ahead to connect, and from there I'll start connecting it all the way up towards the side. So I'll come down by 2.5 inches from the waistline, and I'll go ahead to connect. So after marking out this side, what I'm going to do is to go ahead to blend it out. Using my marker, I'm going to go ahead to outline my pattern. So after I'm done outlining, this is what I have, right? So I'm going to also cut out the lower part, but before cutting out, I'll use my tracing wheel to trace out the sides of my pattern. And after tracing it out, I'll be transferring the same measurement at the other side. So I went ahead to transfer this whole pattern on the other side, but I used a pencil to do that. In order for you to see how visible it is, I'm going to go ahead to use my marker to outline it so that it will be more visible for you to see. So at this point, if you have any question, please kindly go ahead to leave it at the comment section. So after outlining at this part, from the center I'll measure 4 inches, and I'll also go ahead to measure 4 inches at the other side. Now I want to draw out the neckline of this pattern, right? So from here now, I'll slant this going towards the dart, and then I'll connect this all the way to the neckline of this dress. This is the center front of this pattern, and this is the side front, right? So I'll go ahead to replace the dart here, that is the bust dart that I marked out here already, and use my marker to outline it. So after drafting out for the front pattern, this is what I have. So I'll go ahead to cut this out. So at this point, if you have any question, please kindly go ahead to leave it at the comment section. Now after cutting this, I'm going to explain how to get the lower part of this dress, which is the gathered part of this dress, right? And for that, you need your actual length of this dress. Just like I said, let's say the actual length of this dress is 40. If you notice, the gathered part of this dress is not equal at the lower part. We have that asymmetric lower part, right? It's because of the asymmetric design we have immediately after the waistline of this pattern. Now the measurement you need is your shoulder to this point we have on the asymmetric shape. That is, after your waistline we came down by 2.5 inches. So what you do is your shoulder to waist, my shoulder to waist is 17 plus this extra 2.5 inches, and what I have is 19.5. What I will now do is 40 minus 19.5 inches, which will give me 20.5 inches. So for the lower part of this dress, I'll cut out 20.5 inches, but I'll add extra folding allowance to it. Let's say we add 1.5 to it, 1 inch for folding allowance and ½ inch for the upper part. So we'll have a total of 22 inches. So you're going to cut out 22 inches by 4 yards to gather the lower part of this dress. Now let's work on the remaining back pattern of this dress. I marked a zipper allowance of 1.5 inches. You can use 2 inches for your zipper allowance, right? So after marking this, I marked out the shoulder divided by 2 plus half, just like we did for the front. I marked the shoulder to bust, shoulder to waistline of this pattern for the back. Remember, your shoulder to waist at the back is shorter than that of the front, and I added extra 7 inches. So after this, I'll start by marking the nipple to nipple divided by 2. After marking the nipple to nipple divided by 2, I'll place my ruler and draw a straight line, connecting all these lines. So the next step I'll take is to mark ½ inch on both sides of my pattern, come down by 1 inch, and I'll go ahead to connect this all the way up and connect at the other side. I'll also extend my dart towards the lower part. After extending this, I'll start by inserting my measurement. I'll mark the bust circumference divided by 4, add ½ inch for sewing allowance, mark the waist circumference divided by 4, measure the dart intake you have, replace and add your sewing allowance. Mark your hip circumference divided by 4 at the lower part and add your sewing allowance. I'm just using ½ inch for this sewing allowance because I'm not actually making the dress. I'm just drafting it for someone. So now after marking this, for the neckline of the back, I'm using 1.5 inches by 4. So I'll go ahead to connect this. After connecting at this point, you want to go in by ½ inch at the waistline. Connect this all the way up and also extend it towards the lower part of this pattern. This is to get rid of the zipper bulge of this dress. So I'm coming down by 3 inches here, and I'll draw out an asymmetric hemline. So I'll come down by 2.5 inches here, and I'll go ahead to reconnect the asymmetric hemline because I was not okay with what I had before. So after marking this, I'll just go ahead to cut this out. So I've already explained how to get the lower part of the gathers of this dress. So you'll be gathering the fabric all the way around your pattern. So after I'm done cutting this, we have come to the end of today's video.